From constant deadlines to too much screen time, Americans are busier than ever, but what we really crave is quality time with the people who matter most. So joining us is journalist and traveler Kinga Phillips, teaming up with Hyatt's Inclusive Collection to reveal how travelers can reclaim the time that counts. And I absolutely love that we're talking about this today. So what do you think our relationship with time says about us, and why do we think we never have enough of it?
Well, that's such a great question. I think that travel is our most precious resource in the form of time. And one thing that I've seen time and time again as I travel is that what people want and need less of is stuff, and what they want and need more of is quality time. And for me personally, time equals travel. My best memories are travel spent with family and friends. Took my 85-year-old mom to Europe this summer. She got to see her first glacier. And a really interesting thing that I just learned is that 82% of Americans feel like they are not getting enough quality time. And that is according to the Time Rich report by Hyatt's Inclusive Collection. And I really believe that travel is such a powerful way to regain that quality time. We all know that screen time and schedules, they are eating up family time. We see couples constantly say they don't get enough time together. So travel is such a great way to combat that.
That is so true and such a good point. So in your experience, what does quality time actually look like?
Well, one thing that the report showed that was so interesting is how powerful travel is. 60% of people believe that vacations are quality time, and indeed they are. That post-travel glow, it is real. This is not just humidity. 90% of us get a mood boost and that gorgeous glow after travel. I'm definitely one of them. And whether you're traveling to reconnect with yourself, maybe reconnect with a partner. I spent 10 days in New Zealand traveling in a van with my partner. It was amazing. I now tell people, forget date night, go on a trip. And if you travel solo, which I do all the time, it is just a great way to connect with your global friends. So win-win.
Oh, and by the way, your red two-piece outfit right there, amazing. You look awesome. So when people want to hit reset, is it about where they go or how they spend, their time? Like, how do we choose what to do, like to get the most bang for our buck, I guess?
Well, we're seeing that a lot of people are gravitating towards places where logistics just completely disappear. I mean, it is obviously gorgeous where I am, and I'm here in Miches in the Dominican Republic, and I am at the Secrets Playa Esmeralda Resort and Spa, and this coastline still feels like a hidden gem. It is an up-and-coming destination. They even have this amazing cacao tour on a local farm. I'm so excited to take after this. And for me, because I travel all the time for a living, these all-inclusive vacations, the do-nothing vacations, are so special because everything is taken care of for you. The logistics are all there. Everything's done. You don't have to stress and plan. I took my sister a couple days ahead of her bachelorette to an all-inclusive, and we just got a bond for a few days and not worry about anything. It was wonderful.
Oh, yeah, it just sounds like so amazing. And do you have any tips for travelers to be more mindful and intentional with their time away?
Definitely, I would say set a purpose. Figure out the why of your trip so you know if you want to have adventures or if you just want to relax. Absolutely unplug to connect. Put down your phones. Just enjoy your time. Say yes to something new. Maybe you want to go scuba diving or take a bachata lesson here in the Dominican Republic. You might even go home with a new hobby, which would be great. And embrace the simplicity. When the logistics are taken care of for you, you get to just relax and be present.
Yep, that's what I love about these types of vacations, right? You don't really have to think about it. You just kind of go with the flow. And do you do any insights, though, from the resort point to cultural shifts and how people will want to spend their time in the future?
What really stood out in the report is how much loneliness and digital fatigue are impacting all of our lives. Half of Americans haven't had an in-person conversation with a friend in the last week, and that's really jarring. It speaks to how much we crave that connection. And when you're in a place like this where you get to unplug and be pleasant and present and pleasant, it really speaks to that and makes it so nice. And one thing that Hyatt's Inclusive Collection has done to combat that loneliness and digital fatigue is they are collaborating with the one and only Deepak Chopra and his AI tools to give guests meditations and tips for being present. And that's really special.
That is. All right, so where can we go for more information on all of this? It sounds amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, to learn more about the Time Rich report and to book a vacation in a gorgeous place like this, you can visit HyattInclusive.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and have so much fun out there. I'm so jealous, but we do have beautiful beaches here too, but it's nice to get away sometimes. So thanks again, and everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.